Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, all you lovely humans and, you know, maybe aliens, if you pick up this signal in a few thousand years' time. And if you are aliens watching this in the future, then please understand, not all humans are like the person I'm going to display to you today. I swear, there's a little portion of them that are relatively smart, at least. I'm not going to lie, the majority of humans are fucking idiots. You should probably just stay away. Give us like, I don't know, a million or so years. If we're still around, maybe try then. But trust me, they're just too dumb right now. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, we're having a show on YouTube about the Flat Earth idiots. And you're on my channel, FTFE. Now, this is a live stream. And because it's a live stream, what I like to do is play an intro so that notifications go out to YouTube and people have a chance to join. If you are watching this after the live stream, as a VOD, then you can skip forward 90 seconds so you don't have to watch the intro. I even put a little bar on it so you can see when it's over. However, if you're here in the live stream right now because you got a notification early, then there's one rule. That rule is that you must dance. If you're not dancing, then I'm going to know. And if you don't dance, you won't get a cookie.
Flat Earth expert Mark Sargent thinks the moon landing was a hoax.
Technically, the moon itself is a hoax.
Right, but betting with Sportsbet's new iPhone app?
I could do this standing on my head.
Thanks, Gravity. Sportsbet's new iPhone app. It's foolproof.
The FTFE show.
I said dance, yo.
Welcome to the FTFE show. Welcome to the FTFE show. Earth thinks that evolution is real. Chemtrails don't exist, vaccines work. Climate change is happening, we landed on the moon. The FTFE show. Welcome to the FTFE show. Welcome to the FTFE show. Scooty, it's not alright. Baby, it's not alright.
We're living on a disk, floating through space, with a tiny sun.
Right, okay, let me just, I'm just making a note of the people that weren't dancing. They've got Gems, Custom Gaming, didn't dance. CJ Lamoureux, I only got one leg. I guess we'll let you off. Rachbot was definitely dancing. I programmed that in. Rotation curve, that could be dancing, I'm not sure. You know that you weren't dancing. I'm just going to make a note. You're not getting a cookie. That's what I'm saying. So hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to the show, welcome to the channel. If you are new here, do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe so that you get to see future shows, and most importantly, share the stream. The YouTube algorithm likes it a lot when the stream is shared. When you go outside of YouTube and you post the URL somewhere, even if you don't have any followers, you could also wrap the URL in a brick after writing it on a bit of paper and throw it through your nearest window. I do get some viewers that way. They're usually quite angry, but every little helps, I guess. But today we're going to have a look at some flat Earth stupidity once again, and believe me, there's a lot of it. But I found my favourite Flerf. She is incredibly dumb, beyond stupid. Like, it's, oh my god, I can't even begin. We're just gonna, you have to believe me, watch the stream, enjoy the fun, be here. You can support the stream, like I said, by sharing. You can also super chat alongside. That gives me 70% and YouTube 30%. You can gift memberships to the channel. You can become a member yourself. If you do not want to give YouTube any money at all and you want to give it directly to me, then you could simply go to paypal.me/FTFE and donate there instead. I really appreciate that. Extra 30% goes straight to me, not to YouTube. I think Amazon might make some money out of it. I'm not sure. Who owns PayPal? I'm not sure. Anyway, you want to see some stupid, because there's a lot coming up. Please, though, if you are going to be here, oh god, I don't know where I put mine. Yeah, you need facepalm protection, but I seem to have lost my facepalm protection. Make sure you've got facepalm protection. It's a legal disclaimer, I have to say it. Univ for $2.79 says, hi. Hello, thank you very much. Strange Mentality for $2 says, do you really think Flerfs believe what they say? A portion of them. Some are simply trolls. like the fittest flat earther. Clearly not a real flat earther. But this woman, she's batshit crazy. This woman, you say? Who? The woman that you're about to see now. Abarak says, any luck of getting a hold of her to bring her on? I've left a couple of comments, and so has Rubiks. Rubiks now has access to my TikTok channel, and we are going to attempt to build that. In fact, Rubiks, do me a favor. Start spamming the link to the TikTok channel in the chat. And I'm going to let everyone know here right now so you can all hear me say it, and it's a thing. If the TikTok takes off and makes money, Rubiks gets half of everything the channel makes. Be it advertising revenue, be it sponsorships, be it money in live streams, right? Rubiks has helped me incredibly, and they're going to help me grow the TikTok. TikTok has the chance to go viral, especially if you're consistent putting out stuff. So if the TikTok makes money, right, half of it goes straight to Rubiks. Because they deserve it. They are a part of this channel, and they will be the co-creator of the FTFE TikTok. Clive Wells says, TikTok, PhD Tony tells me only communists use TikTok. Das Vidania, comrade. The Watcher says, I never got my FACEPALM glove. You and 4 others, apparently. Right? One person, I sent it out like 3 times and they still didn't receive it. And it really fucking confused me. But if you haven't received it, you can request the money back on PayPal. I don't know why. 95% of you got it, but the post didn't get it to some of you around the world. Not sure why. Rubik says, I'm making cookies. Anyone wants... 1 second. How are you making cookies? Well, scraping the mold off of the wall and putting them in a circular... It's not really cookies. I mean, you can tell yourself it's cookies. Anyway, if you're doing that, how are you making shorts? I told them, well, you're getting half the money. Like, yeah, you're kidnapped. You ain't getting nothing. Oh. I was live. Anyway, let's get to the stupid. Oh, thank you, Watcher. It means a lot. And I apologize that you didn't get it. Do me a favor. Send me an email or something with your address. I do have a couple spare lying around, and I would make an extra effort to send you one. Like I said, there's like 4 people that didn't get one. One person requested the money back on PayPal. One person I sent theirs like 3 times, and they didn't say they didn't get it. I hope they've got it. But yeah, anyway. Oh, I missed some super chats. Why aren't they displaying? The YouTube Studios had like an update, and it's broken it. The Turtle Moves for £2 says, no, please don't send Daniel Pratt to my house. Too late. Janos Takos, who's been a member for 43 months. Did you find her in the videos how to use astral projection toroidal vortex to create a model that can predict the night sky better than my astrolabe? No. The astrolabe is... Instructions are here, and I've been going through it. I've got a couple of things for Christmas. I always get things to build, so bear with me. I'm also building a factory across Massage 2AB. I have a few transfer sheets too. I can mail you. What do you mean you can mail me? You're in the fucking... Alright, Rubiks sent me a couple of her favourites. Now she sent... This is one about she used her third eye to remote view onto 3i Atlas. So we have to have a look at this. Absolutely. Once again, thank you for being here, guys. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you share the stream, like, subscribe if you're not already, and give me a reach around. I mean, not a reach around, a super chat. One of the two. Hey, both.
Hey, in case you don't know, I remote view, and I haven't done it in a while, but I asked to see 3i Atlas to see what I could see.
So, if you don't know what remote view means, it's astral projection. Astral projection. That means that she thinks that she can use her consciousness to leave her body and go other places. And I think where this is going in this video is that she astral projected to the interstellar comet. Let's find out together, shall we?
And I just want to update you on that. So I zoomed in upon asking, after I had been sleeping for a while, I woke up and immediately had a vision after waking up. And I zoomed in and saw this elongated craft thing. I saw a long line of lights, and that's exactly what they're showing in a lot of these posts about the craft.
Wait, hold on.
But gated craft thing, I saw a long line of light.
Wait.
After waking up, and I zoomed in and saw this elongated.
What does she mean she zoomed in?
And immediately had a vision after waking up, and I zoomed in and saw this elongated craft thing. I saw a long line of lights, and that's exactly what they're showing in a lot of these posts about the craft.
Okay, so she'd been asleep and then woke up and then had a vision of going onto an alien craft that is 3i Atlas. Well, that escalated quickly, didn't it? Yeah. Rachbot for $2 says, you said reach around and stole my money. Where's my reach around? Come on. JR Pence $2 says, she had a dream and thinks it's real. I know, just like those people that had a dream about God telling them the rapture was going to happen and was like, it's a vision. No, dumbass. It's a dream. Janos Takos for 1,020 huffs says, can I replace stereographic projection with astral projection in the astrolabe? Asking for a friend. Not just no, but fuck no. Rick 2 bits for 199 says, her eyebrows prove gravity doesn't exist. Thank you very much. Kicking off the super chat goal there, I've set a super chat goal. If we hit that super chat goal, tomorrow I will do a 4-hour mega stream of this crazy lady.
But I was trying to go into it to see what I could see. And the only thing that I saw was a flash of some kind of dude with blonde hair, short blonde hair, and a white jumpsuit. And when I woke up the next time...
Right. So, she astral projected onto 3i Atlas, where she saw a dude in a white jumpsuit. Are we all following along?
I woke up to seeing cats, and I have this connection with the Lyrans, right? I don't know why. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying that I believe anything or I don't believe anything. I'm just saying I have a connection with the Lyrans. And
connection with the what?
Not saying that I believe anything. Jumpsuit. And when I woke up the next time, I woke up to seeing cats. And I have this connection with the Lyrans, right? I don't know why. Like
the Lyrons? What the fuck is a Lyron? No. What the fuck is she? Don't know about that one.
I I don't know. I'm not saying that I believe anything or I don't believe anything. I'm just saying I have a connection with Lyrans. And so this turns into, when I fell back asleep again, it turns into a dream about...
Is she talking about the Khajiits? Because Khajiit has where if you have coin?
a lion, a male lion, and a lot of cats. And they were all coming up to my house. And I had a chain link fence in this dream. Became a dream. And these animals, somebody was saying, you need to take these inside your fence and protect them. The next thing...
Okay, so I very much want to know what drugs it is that she's taking so that I can avoid them forever. That sounds like a trip I'm not sure that I would like to go on, frankly. Is she saying she's half lion? You're all seeing this with me, right?
I know, I'm seeing these...
Brandon Coast for $2 Canadian says, all hail the Gilf Flerf. Gilf? Girl I'd like to fuck? Are you saying she's hot? So someone's holding her eyebrows up with fish hooks. Brandon's like, yes, sir. Well, Brandon's got a hottie for the dummy. I don't know, like, if that's what you're into, Brandon, but I couldn't date someone that's as stupid as her. I mean, I could probably go drinking with her. That could be fun. Stay away from the after party. I'm not sure what drugs would be going around. Watch Micro says, clearly she's a mix between a Khajiit and a wood elf. And that's 2 of the 30 super chats. If we hit the 30 super chats within the next 53 minutes, I'll do a 4-hour stream tomorrow of this crazy lady.
Flags all over the place in my house.
Hey, Mystery Man.
And they're American flags. I know they're American flags, but they don't look like American flags. They look like Israeli flags. So that was my dream. Flags all over the place in my house. Somebody was saying, you need to take these inside your fence and protect them. The next thing I know, I'm seeing these flags all over the place in my house. And they're American flags. I know they're American flags, but they don't look like American flags. They look like Israeli flags.
Then how would you know they're American flags? The way that you tell which flag is by the way it looks. So if it looks like an Israeli flag, odds are it's an Israeli flag. Yeah, what? JR Pence $2 says she's obviously reading Lyrans is a type. What now? A type of what? 3 out of 30 super chats. That's 10% of the way already for a 4-hour stream tomorrow. Random dude on the internet says, Craig, can I know what drug she's on so I can get them banned for causing such delusional stupidity? Yeah.
So that was my dream. I don't know. One more thing. It occurred to me that 3-eye atlas is synonymous with atlas, which is the 33rd vertebrae in the back of your head, which holds up your head, which is your mind, which is your sky. Atlas is the god that holds up the sky, right? Well, 3-eye, the actual vertebrae is C1. So I is 1 in Roman numerals, and C is the 3rd letter. I just thought that was interesting.
Interesting. Batshit crazy also? Pope Russian for $5 says, how in the crack pipe...
People are talking about the eclipse.
How in the crack pipe do you confuse a US flag for an Israeli one? I guess when you see it in your dreams, things are weird? You know? I don't know. Yeah, Takos Janos for 400 Huff says Israeli is the Lone Star State. Am I right? It could probably fit Israel into Texas. I'm not sure. 4 hours of Craig, says Rachbot. I'm in for $2. Thank you very much. That's 6 out of 30 super chats, guys. If we can hit that super chat goal, I will do a 4-hour stream tomorrow. Man, this update to the YouTube studio is all rubbish. Thanks for breaking something that worked, YouTube. So this is another
Okay, I keep
favorite of Rubiks. Oh, where'd it go? What did I do with it? Yeah, there it is. Rubiks says this is a good one. The Earth is neither flat nor round. Wrong, it is both. What fool you think multi-dimensional mean? I mean, you have to edit this, right? And look at it before you post it. Rubiks says for $2, how much to review her book? If I get 50 memberships today, I will review her book on the stream tomorrow. That's the deal. The Turtle Moves to £2 says, does she talk light language as well? Doolally. Yeah, absolutely batshit crazy. That's all we can say about this.
seeing people say that the Earth is multidimensional. Okay, I keep seeing people say that the Earth is multidimensional, that it's not flat or round. First of all, round is not what we're talking about. Spherical versus flat is what we're talking about. But
yeah, I don't know if I have to break this to you, love, but spheres are round. They're a round thing. A flat disc is generally not round. It's flat. Janos Tacos says 4 hours plus the debate with MC Toon. Yes. Well, that's on the 30th, isn't it? One sec. What was the day after we were doing that? Oh, oh! I look away for 2 secs, and Princess Censor Dinosaur My Skin gifts 5 memberships. Thank you very much. Rick 2 Bits has been around for 16 months. Says her hair color and pasty whiteness remind me of Cece. Nah, Cece's hair is glorious. Hers looks bedraggled. Magical Cat Girl's been around for 2 months. Says, did she breed the brainworm in RFK? Tanot Yakos for 400 Huff says tomorrow is the 30th. Well, yeah, but technically it's still the 28th today, or it's the night of the 28th, so it's the 29th tomorrow. 30th is the day after for me, because it's just gone midnight and it's now the 29th, right?
a multi-dimensional world encompasses both the flat plane and the sphere, which is the torus field, torus-shaped electromagnetic field. The flat
Yeah, they aren't spheres. I mean, fuck is that? Some look spherical, I guess.
That plane is just part of that construct because that's what all electromagnetic fields have. They have a plane of inertia. And at this level, we experience it as the Earth because the matter is compressed and spread out over that flat plane. So we're inside of this torus field where you have a flat plane that is made of ice, you have ice sheets, and you have water because the
How Why? Who told you this? Oh, that's right. Santos fucking Bonacci.
Circling sun above is heating up that specific area as it circles and creating the oceans. We don't know what's beyond that flat ice sheet, but if you think about a galaxy, imagine we're on a galaxy, a galactic plane, and inside of that galactic plane is a smaller version of the galaxy, which is a little tiny flat plane.
When you say galaxy, I'm not sure if you mean the same thing as I do when I say galaxy. Because nowhere in the galaxy is there miniature galaxies. That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. My brain is sad now. Pope Russian for $5 says, even Candice Owen is going, this bitch crazy. Keep CC Chris, New York, Westchester County's hair out of your mouth. JSS Tiger for $5 says, your mind is your sky. What the fuck did I just stumble into here, Craig? Some batshit craziness. Janos Tacos for 400 Huff says EGY. Not sure why, but thank you very much. That's 13 of the 30 super chats needed for me to do a 4-hour stream tomorrow. Where I will exclusively cover this crazy lady. And if we hit the 50 memberships, we've already got 5, I believe. Yep. If we hit 50 memberships, then I will cover her book during that stream. And I won't finish the stream until I've finished her book.
Carved out of the ice, where you have creatures that have collectively gathered their carcasses, which form the earth. Not to mention all matter of density finding its...
I'm sorry, it's almost like I clicked on a different video. Give me a second.
...respective place within a given medium. We don't know what's beyond that flat ice sheet. You have ice sheets and you have water, because the circling sun above is heating up that specific area as it circles and creating the oceans. We don't know what's beyond that flat ice sheet, but if you think about a galaxy, imagine we're on a galaxy, a galactic plane, and inside of that galactic plane is a smaller version of the galaxy, which is a little tiny flat plane carved out of the ice, where you have creatures that have collectively gathered their carcasses, which form the earth. Not to mention all matter of density finding it.
Yeah, I did hear that right. So the earth is dead creatures. All of the earth is dead creatures on top of ice. Did I... Yeah, I have no words. I need, like, I have a physical need to get this woman on my stream.
Its respective place within a given medium. So everything in that contained area is going to be compressed and go down. And on the other side, it's compressed this way. So we have above and below, and at the center is the vortex. And the center of the vortex is just exactly what an atomic model is, an atom structure.
It's not. None of any of that of what you said made any sense, and in no way, shape, or form resembles an atom. An atom is like a superposition cloud of subatomic particles. Nothing like what you just said. Facty, hey dude, for $2.79 says, I'm FTFE, and I love fishhook eyebrows. Tanos Yakos for 400 Huff says Keto, and for another 400 Huff says Harum. I don't know why, but thank you very much. And then for another 400 Huff, they say Nijay. I'm probably pronouncing all these wrong. Let me read them in order. Igay, Keto Harum Nige. Apparently.
Sure. It's what the galactic plane is. It has a black hole at the center where matter is imploding non-destructively, flipping inside out, turning around. You have this donut-shaped world with the flat plane at the...
I'm sorry, but being flipped inside out sounds pretty deconstructive to me. I don't want that to be a thing that I go through. Are you suggesting that we are inside of a black hole in the middle of an ice sheet, which at the top of that sits a bunch of dead carcasses that we are on, which is also a black hole? Yeah, I actually want some of what she's having. It sounds fantastic.
Between the two donuts. That's the model. So it's multi-dimensional, meaning it is both flat and spherical or torus shaped. Not that it is neither one of them. So let's stop saying that the Earth is neither flat nor spherical, because that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't.
Yeah, no, she's correct. That doesn't make sense to say, but also nothing else that she's saying makes sense. Janos Tacos 400 Huff says, Oot? Yeah, I don't speak whatever language this is. Biggs for £2 says, Klatu Barada Nikito. Nikto. Klatu Barada Nikto. Why am I saying these things? Andreas Eldritch for 20 secs says, Ata? I don't know what the little things over the letters do. I don't... Am I just like saying some terroristic threats in a foreign language or something? 20 out of the 30 super chats needed for me to do a 4-hour stream tomorrow. 21 now because Janos Tacos says hat. Hat.
If you truly understand what multidimensional means.
I don't think you do.
Everything starts with the flat plane, because even scientists will tell you, well, the universe is flat, because that's the first dimension. The first dimension.
That's not what they mean by the universe is flat. What they mean by the universe is flat is that space-time overall doesn't have much warping to it. Yes, matter warps space-time. But overall, the space-time of the universe is generally just flat and not warped. Because there's not much matter in the universe. Janos Tacos for 400 Huff says, Hiet. Random dude on the internet says, Craig, I'm starting to get genuinely worried for her mental health and status. Maybe she's not just plain stupid and delusional. We should get a mental health check on her. I agree. Curious Debunk says, you just summoned the Horned One. Prepare for his return. Is that what I've been fucking saying? Oh, shit.
It is flat. And from there, everything arises from the cosmic mind. Your central point is your vortex at the center. That's your eye, okay? The eye, consciousness field at the center, okay?
Right, so now we're a vortex, and at the center of a vortex is an eye, our eye, the eyes, some eyes, something about eyes. I think. I don't know.
0 point. The first thing it does is it separates above and below. It circles the void of the deep, right? Creating the flat plane this way, separating above and below, and everything is manifested from that. So the first
How? You can't just say those things. Say the above and below, and everything is manifested from that without some kind of explanation. I mean, a lot of what you're saying needs some kind of explanation. But that in particular, Janos Tacos 400 Huff says, Kilinik. What am I saying, dude? DJ Sarah Jones says for £2, Nurik Rotu Hununga Skuruku, he's new. That, aren't those the noises that the pipes said to Lister in Red Dwarf? Janos Tacos 400 Huff says, tis. I really would like to know what I'm saying. By the way, we're 27 out of the 30 super chats, so I guess tomorrow I'm doing a 4-hour stream. Can any of you outdo Janos Tacos, who has basically done that on his own? We've got 2 super chats left to go in the goal. The Turtle Moose, £2, says her donut is definitely missing the sprinkles. I'm not going to disagree with you there.
Dimension is flat. Everything else arises from that. In various densities. It happens on the subtle mind level, and then it fractals infinitely until you experience it as a material construct.
Those were words. I think all of us here can be in agreement that everything that she just said was a word, right? I've just never personally heard them all in that order or understand what they mean. Janos Tacos 400 Huff says, now a hard one. Tis inagi. Tis inagi. Tis inagi. Are you going to like clip these all together or something? What have I just said? 1 super chat to go before the goal is met and I do a 4-hour stream tomorrow starting about 10, 11 p.m. I guess. Random dude on the internet says, Craig. My dad has a major conspiracy theory who believes the earth is flat and has a dome and we're in some sort of artificial matrix. Well, can we get your dad on my stream, please? Random dude on the internet. Janos Tacos, basically doing the super chat goal on their own, says, Tizenkito. Or Tao? I don't know how that works. Yeah, so we will tomorrow do a nice 4-hour stream of this crazy lady. And if we get another 45 members during this stream, I will read and cover her book. NANA for bacon says for $6.66, come people, Craig is only bilingual English and American. And barely those, apparently. Thank you very much for the support, guys. That really, really means the world to me. And in case you're wondering why I'm in the middle, it's because apparently this is out on the shorts as well.
Plasmas can form complex lifelike shapes as well as a nucleus that may acquire DNA-like capabilities. For example, space is permeated by dust. And when a plasma incorporates dust grains, the plasma acquires an electric charge that sucks in electrons which attract positively charged ions, giving rise.
None of that was what plasma is. Plasma is like matter that's had its electrons ripped away by high energy. Not what they said.
To plasma crystals, which also contain organic matter including fragments of carbonaceous chondrites. Electrostatic forces and the polarization of the plasma cause these plasma dust crystals to twist, spin, and form helical structures that can evolve into a double helix, similar to the double helix of DNA. Teodorani argues that these
Just because something forms a familiar pattern doesn't mean it does the same thing as something else in a familiar pattern.
helixes can then be replicated in other crystals, and that the self-organizing ability of these crystals can affect other plasmas, which may also form a plasma dust crystal helix. Although theoretical, this exchange of electrical charges could be likened to horizontal gene transfer. These interacting complex structures exhibit thermodynamic and evolutionary features, thought to be peculiar only to living matter, and exhibit all the necessary properties to qualify them as candidates for inorganic living matter that may exist in space.
No, it doesn't. In the fucking slightest. Just so you're clear, guys, nothing that was said there was coherent in any way, shape, or form. Andreas Eldritch says, I missed one of their super chats. Andreas Eldritch for 26 says, Funf. Sorry, I didn't mean to miss that one. Oh, maybe this one from Janos Takos as well. Niluk. I think I got them all. Biggs for £2 says, Fununga Mungula Cthulhu Rangira Wagner Tooth. What? Am I summoning demons here? That was a bit crazy. These are just ones that she has gathered on Flat Earth. I see. I see. Right. So let's oh. Profile, the creator turned on audience controls. Do you think that they've disabled their channel because I'm streaming about them? Hold on here. What's going on?
Okay, I keep seeing people say that the Earth is multidimensional, that it's...
Do you think she's watching this live? And she has just turned off her videos. Oh my god. Ribcheck for $5 says, I've just reached 1 trip around the sun with FTFE. Puff, puff, give. Well, thank you very much, my friend. Janos Takos 400 Huff says, she's using words to sound more photosynthesis. Yes, if only we could be as photosynthesis as she is. Right, guys, please go and check her TikTok. Right, and see if it's still there. Profile restricted by the creator. Now, I'm no expert on TikTok, but that means that they've stopped people viewing their videos, right? Where's her YouTube?
Krishna and Christ are the same entity.
Her YouTube. Oh wait, where did I just put that? What did I do? Her YouTube is still up. Yeah, when I click that link, Rubiks, this is what I get. Have they stopped me specifically watching? All right, hold on. Let me see. This creator turned on audience control, so I can't see it if I'm not logged in. Yeah, I think she's actually blocked me, hasn't she? Oh my lord. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh. So I'm just logging back in, bear with me. Can other people see her channel? Yeah. Good thing I got a couple of stock accounts lying around. Hold on. Mr. E-Man gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very much, my friend. I really appreciate it. It takes up to 10 memberships for the chat, for the stream. Got another like half an hour, 45 minutes to go. If in that time we get another 40 memberships, I'll cover her book tomorrow. All right, hold the phone. I've got a specific TikTok I think that is linked to my Facebook. So let me see. Ha! Yeah, I can see it now when I'm logged in on a different one. Hey, Carrie, you can't stop me. What's the bet? There's a video about this from her very, very soon. Check her YouTube channel.
Krishna and Christ are the same.
No, a YouTube channel is fine. Oh my goodness me. Oh, sorry, Carrie, but we're going to cover your stupidity. If you want to come and, defend some of the things you say, then absolutely. I am not just doing this to do it without talking to you. I will 100% converse with you one-on-one. But you've put your shit on the internet, all right? That means it's fair for me to fucking mock. You can mock me if you want, and you probably will, Carrie, because we all know you're watching this right now, don't we? Right? But Carrie, I am going to keep mocking you. I am going to keep covering you. One of my very first new Flerfs Idiots videos is about you and how batshit fucking crazy you are. So Carrie, keep trying to go and block me, but I will always find a way around it. I've also gone blurry. I want everyone in the chat to say hello to Carrie, who is clearly watching this. Let's get hello Carrie in the chat from every single person there. Alright, let's look for some flat earth stuff on her channel. I think it's all a bit earlier on. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Carrie, you've got a fan in this chat, by the way. It's Brandon. He thinks you're hot as fuck.
This is the kind of thing that causes so much disinformation in the world.
You, Carrie. You and your stupid face cause disinformation. I love that she fucking blocked me whilst I'm streaming about her. That is amazing. Hey, Carrie, I'm going to have a bong in your honor, love. This is for you. It's a good job that I spent a lot of the day trying to remember the logins to my old TikTok accounts.
You've got a woman doing dowsing rods. First of all, that's not reliable source of information. But people want to hear...
Right. Hold on. So, she can astral project onto 3i Atlas, which is a spaceship, right? And the Earth is an ice sheet in a black hole toroid field covered in dead stuff that we walk upon. But she draws the line at water divination. I can.
What they want to hear, right? Now, the reason I'm pointing this out when she was talking about the flat Earth and asking if the Earth was flat and the spirits said no, it isn't because I support the flat Earth theory or that I even understand the flat Earth theory as...
Yeah, there's no flat Earth theory. There's a vague group of morons that don't understand science, physics, or reality. Like you. $2 says, first thing a cult says is, everyone else is lying. Well, after this video, we have a little bit of something to cover about our friend Nathan Oakley, and the reason why I cannot go and debate him and cover that as videos.
I do. Scientifically, I understand it. And I know for a fact that we're on a plane, right? But that's not why I'm pointing this out. I'm pointing this out because this is how easy it is to deceive people. The Earth itself, the ground that we walk on, is not perfectly flat.
Well, yeah. I live in Scotland, and in Scotland there's hills. So when you're going somewhere, you're going up a hill, right? But when you come back, you're going up a hill, right? Scotland invented hills. We also invented cold, rain, and bad weather in general. Those are the major exports from Scotland. Hey, everyone who has a TikTok account, go and leave a bunch of comments saying, we know you blocked FTFE. You can't stop him. He is eternal. Specifically that, alright? We know you blocked FTFE. You cannot stop him. He is eternal. Go and type that in her chat. Hey, Carrie, your chat's about to get weird.
Obviously, it has varying topography. The plane upon which the Earth sits is flat. And that is the flat Earth model. So people will see this video and go, oh, see, the spirit said that the Earth is not flat, so it's not flat. That's, first of all, not critical thinking.
Clear. Correct, yes. Saying the spirits said something, that's not critical thinking, because spirits aren't a fucking thing that can talk to you. It's not real. So you're arguing with other things that aren't real, and you're out here acting like she's the stupid person because she's saying she's communing with spirits, where you're fucking following Santos Bonacci. Watchmaker says, you were in New Jersey in winter and you think Scotland invented cold? Get out of here. It wasn't that bad in New Jersey. I was walking around in shorts and t-shirt. There's no timer now like there used to be to show you how long your stream's been going.
You're just believing something that some woman said with dowsing rods. And even if she were actually channeling spirits, you're believing spirits. And you have no idea who these spirits are, what their agenda is, you know. As ridiculous as all that sounds, you have to, if you want to be scientific and...
Give me a fucking second here. Scientific. Love, that's not a word you should use. You, and I'm going to be nice here, dumb motherfucker. You moron.
Real. You have to trust your observations and experimentations for yourself. It has been absolutely proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that we are sitting on a flat plane. We are not.
No, it hasn't. Number one, science doesn't prove things. It tries to disprove hypotheses. And the proof is in the measurements and the data that the Earth is not flat. You are outright saying a lie. You are out here complaining about misinformation because someone's saying they're channeling spirits while saying an outright lie like it's scientifically proven the Earth is flat. It's not. Every measurement ever done by somebody competent using the correct tools and understanding what margins of error mean have measured that the Earth is a globe. mctoon.net/r. mctoon.net/curve, mctoon.net/spin. These places contain information and experiments that could be repeated, and data and measurements that could be repeated that show the Earth is a globe that rotates. But you are a misinformation spreading, batshit crazy, dumb motherfucker. Yeah, I think I about covered everything.
Spinning, and water does not stick to a spinning ball. That has never been proven. Now, I've gone into all...
Give me 1 second. Now, for context, the water on this spinning ball is orders of magnitude relatively thicker than the water on the globe, and it's sticking to it just fine. Now, this is not the mechanism by which the water is sticking to Earth. This is surface tension. Water on Earth is gravity. But there is two different ways that water can stick to a spinning ball. Look at all that water on the spinning ball. It's not even dripping off. And I don't want to say, but she's categorically incorrect. Once again, Carrie, because we know you're watching, you're spreading misinformation. Water can stick to spinning balls via several different mechanisms.
All of the different phenomenon and how two models can explain the very same phenomenon, but only one model is the correct model. And so the goal of the individual that wants to know the truth is to study the flat earth model for themselves and not just believe spirits and people with dowsing rods or anybody else. Don't even believe me. Do you?
Yeah, no, definitely don't believe her, guys. 100% do not believe her. She has no model, no evidence, no experiments. She keeps just saying things. It's scientifically proving that the Earth is flat. No, it's not. Science doesn't prove things and there's no evidence the Earth is flat. Only you being a lying, stupid motherfucker. And I will keep saying that because you are a dumb, stupid motherfucker. Brandon, however, says you are a model. Glasses are covered in Vaseline or something. Using that thing that Borg sent me. Wait, what?
Your own research, because the flat earth model is based upon implosion physics And every electromagnetic field has a flat plane of inertia. The first dimension is a flat plane from which all things arise. So it's not like...
Those were words. Didn't mean anything. Random Dude on the internet says, Craig, I'm starting to get tired of copying and pasting my message requests. I'm sorry, dude. I can't read everything in the chat. I do apologize. I get several thousand chat messages per stream. I do try to glance over and read some, but I am also, managing the stream, watching the video, also managing my OnlyFans stream underneath the desk where I'm not wearing any underwear. Let me see what you said. Hey Craig, can you try and discuss her other wacky schizophrenic drug-induced delirious videos? Nah, tell you what, I'm sticking to Flat Earth from now on. I'm done with the fucking right-wing nutters. The channel's name is going back to FTFE.
Like it's crazy to say that. It is the truth. Now someone said you're talking about galactic planes and flat earthers don't believe in galaxies. A galactic plane is simply a plane upon which a solar system or any kind of material debris sits going around a black hole sun.
No, it's not. Let's analyze what she said there, shall we?
Galaxies. A galactic plane is simply a plane upon which a solar system or any kind of material debris sits going around a black hole sun.
Carrie, as you're watching, I'd like to ask you a question. Could you please tell me the difference in the heliocentric model, of course, between a solar system and a galaxy? Because I don't think you could. Because I don't think you could tie your own fucking shoelaces. The Rabbit 317 for $2 says water sticks to spinning balls. Tested it on mine.
That is a galactic plane. And when you look up in the sky, those objects may not be what you think they are. So you can't say that galaxies don't exist. For all practical purposes, the structure of the world is a torus field within a torus field within a torus field infinitely, just as described by the ancients when they talked about the tree of life, the world tree, fractals, that's the way they behave. Therefore, we could be some tiny little pinpoint torus field structure within greater torus fields. It's not...
No, that's not... Those didn't make any coherent sense when you said those words. Now, I've just made a comment, right? And I've done that on purpose. How long before she blocks me? Oh, selling Amazon shit. Fucking spiritual sex. No, we're not covering that. God, look how crazy she looks in all this. Looking for something that says flat earth in it.
Search on implosion physics.
Implosion physics?
Please tell me what good it does to do a... If I reached up and did this and then showed you a quarter and acted like I was pulling it out of your ear, would you think that I was literally pulling the quarter out of your ear?
No, I'd be like, get the fuck away from me, lady. What are you doing? Can you not touch me? You look sticky. Enough for 279 says, Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the pain? Don't know why.
Would you use your...
I don't know if I've told you guys about the rules for super chats, right? But there's a couple of rules that I have to follow. Number one, if it's song lyrics, I have to sing it. Legally obliged. Whatever it is, I have to sing the song lyrics you put in super chats. Number two, I have to read whatever's in the super chat, especially if it's an insult towards me or a suggestion about how I used to be fat. Number 3. Hi, Carrie. That's all.
Critical thinking skills and be like, no, that can't be it. There must be some other explanation, right? Well, this is how the mentality of how a lot of people think when it comes to the world model. They simply believe what they're told because they think authorities don't lie, for one thing, and they don't understand.
It's not authorities that tell us the earth is round. It's the earth. You can look at the world around you and see that it's a globe by the things that happen. Anyone with an ounce of intelligence would be able to determine they are on a spinning globe after investigation. Some relatively smart dudes did it 2,500 years ago without any of the modern technology, just by the observations around them and then the tests that they did. There has never, and I repeat, never, Carrie, been an experiment to demonstrate that the earth is flat. Only you and your batshit crazy nonsense and outright fucking lies. Let's see if you've blocked me yet. Nope, I'm still there.
And that two models can explain the same phenomenon. There's another way of explaining the phenomenon than the one you're being told. They don't understand that for some reason. Yet they know when they see a magic trick that it's not actually happening. It's a trick, right? So why don't you use that critical thinking when it comes to the world model? Now, one of these examples is people say, I just saw a guy posting videos about how Flat Earth is a cult, is the guy, right? And he's saying...
Well, Flat Earth is a cult. What's the first thing that cults do? They tell you that everyone else is lying. And they block you and stop you from being part of if you disagree. She blocked me. She blocked my FTFE account. Right? Instantly. I'm banned from Nathan Oakley's server. And we'll cover that at the end of this video.
It proves, a lunar eclipse proves that we live on a spinning ball. No, it doesn't. What it does is give you an idea that possibly what you're seeing when you see a shadow on the moon and you understand the whole heliocentric model as you were told, then you think to yourself, it has to be the Earth.
No, what you can do is you can make a prediction based on the heliocentric model. It's not really heliocentric, it's barycentric, but we'll call it heliocentric for sake of argument. You can make a prediction of where and when that shadow will appear because the Earth is a globe in space relative positions to the sun and the moon. Right? You can predict that with the globe model. There's nothing that you have, Carrie, that you can predict and test to see if what you're saying will cause a solar eclipse at this specific time. JSS Tiger for $5 says, I've been blocked by Dubai, Oakley, Dearth and more. Yeah, me too. But thanks to Unirock, I've also been fucking blocked by William Shatner. Unirock, remember him? Right, we've got about 20 minutes left of the stream, guys. We're at 10 new members. If we get another 40 members during the next stream, I will read her book. I'll probably do it anyway, to be fair. But, you know, it's an encouragement for you to give me memberships, basically, which I really do fucking appreciate more than you could ever know. You know, you don't have to donate to watch my streams. They are free. You are welcome to be here. Just being here in the chat helps. Sharing helps, right? But, you know, obviously, super chats really fucking help. So, super chats, memberships, I do need to ask for them. I do need to encourage you know, people to donate and stuff, because this is what I do, and it allows me to keep on doing it. So if you have donated and you do donate, thank you. I really appreciate it more than you could ever know. And 2026 is going to be a fucking crazy year for the channel. Trust me. Rubiks and I are going to blow this shit up. But again, if you want to avoid the YouTube stuff, paypal.me/FTFE.
Casting that shadow. That's the only explanation. But it's not the only explanation. It's just the one that was programmed into your brain. So if you're a critical thinker, you would say to yourself, wait, maybe there's another way that you can explain this.
Yeah, if there's another way, then come up with that way, form a hypothesis and a prediction that we can test. No? Oh, because there's no other fucking way.
But so many people won't do it because they're so indoctrinated and they love attacking other people and trying to make other people look stupid. They're on that band.
Let's be honest here, right? I'm not making you look stupid. There's one person on this screen that is making you look stupid. It's not me.
Wagon. And they don't realize how ridiculous they look because they don't understand the primer field model of the world. They don't understand implosion physics.
There's no implosion physics. You've made that up. There's no primer field. That's something you've made up. That's not a model. A model is something you can make predictions with. You just saying a thing is not a model. Implosion physics, whatever you are saying that is not a thing. It's not a model.
They don't understand dielectrics. So
define dielectrics. Go on. Tell me physically, in science, what is dielectrics and the mechanism behind it. Because I bet my left testicle, and that's the good one, that you don't know what dielectrics is.
the other way that you can explain a lunar eclipse, and let me just say this, flat earthers don't just believe that we live on a pancake floating in space. Okay, that's not...
Some do. Maybe not an actual pancake, but some flat earthers think that you live on a disc floating in space. In my intro, we live on a disc floating through space with a tiny sun. Is a flat earther saying that at the 2016 Flat Earth International Conference? Or 17 possibly? That's the thing. There's no coherent flat earth model. You all think something else. Clive Well says implosion physics could be referencing a controlled implosion as needed in many nuclear weapons. No. I know that's what that means, but she's saying it's about an atom being imploded and inverted and in a toroidal field, which makes the matter that we live on, which is also carcasses on ice. Or did I just stroke out? Rosie says for $2, Dielectrics is an insane book by L. Rod Hubbard. Isn't he the Scientology dude?
Not what the model is. It's the Holy Grail, literally, because that's what a torus field is. It
No, still not blocked on this one.
looks like a Grail cup when you examine a torus field, a double torus field.
Wait. Earlier on, you told us that a torus field is a sphere. That's not a sphere.
And the plane is at the bottom of the top torus field, runs between the two. It's what a galaxy is made of, how a galaxy is formed. Look at it.
No, it's not. A galaxy is formed by gravity and centrifugal accelerations and stuff. Not by a torus field. Who told you that? Was it Santos Bonacci? Because he's batshit crazy.
Scientists will tell you there's torus fields above and below a galactic plane, and we're seeing the visible light spectrum. When we look at a galactic plane, we're seeing only that thin disk there, if that's what we're actually seeing, right? It's all theory. So back to the explanation. The Vedic cosmology tells us, and Vedic cosmology was extremely advanced.
You're getting stupid and advanced confused. In fact, I think that's generally you, Carrie. And I know you're still watching. Everyone say hi to Carrie.
Were not stupid. They understood the dielectric world in which we live. And they called these lunar eclipses and solar eclipses, they were nodes, where the moon crosses in front of this node and it causes a shadow. What is the node? Well, they called it Rahu and Ketu. Now, I'm not going to say anything else.
Please don't. That would be great. Thank you. Thank fuck, because I don't think I can take any more.
Because I want people to think for their fucking selves.
Oh, she talked again. Shit. Carrie, to be clear, you've never had a thought in your life.
And do a little research on implosion physics, on how...
Yeah, I don't think that's what she's talking about.
Light and sound and magnetics all work, and frequencies. Think for yourself. Don't just believe something because someone told you it's the truth. If I reached up and...
Yeah, don't ever believe her because she told you it's the truth. And several times she said things are facts. Right, now I have something else to show you. Just very quickly. Okay. 25. Right. So, I said a couple of weeks ago that I was going to be going into Nathan Oakley's server and, you know, trying to debate him and stuff to get some content and have a laugh at him. And I tried a few times. I'm blocked from the server. I joined on a sock I created. I was blocked from that server on that account relatively quickly when they knew who I was. So I'm not allowed to join Nathan Oakley's panel. I've tried the other methods. He doesn't let me on the panel. I sat in the back room for about 10 minutes once before he removed me. So we're going to read this that was posted in his server. This is not a debate server. The debate is way over, and the winner is Flat Earth. Weird, because it's Nathan Oakley's Flat Earth debate channel, right? The Flat Earth has all the demonstrable physics. No, it's got none. And the globe model has 0. Wrong, it has all of it. If you make a globe claim in the server, you must be able to back your claim with testable, repeatable physics, or you will be removed from the server. So basically, if you say something they don't like, and they don't understand it, you get removed, right? The claim you're taught to believe in scores that you live on a spinning spherical ball covered in 70% water on its surface and an atmosphere, sphere-shaped gas, that fails to fully extend to the field of volume of outer space in an open system. You are taught a thing called gravity holds the gas to the ball, so it all makes perfect sense, right? Wrong. You were taught lies from well-meaning but incorrect, uneducated people because they simply believed they were told without bothering to fact-check the claims. None of those ideas work nor can actually work in reality because we have laws of physics to prevent them from happening. He just, you know, spoke about laws of physics, but ignored them. Gas always expands to fill available volume due to the entropic law. Wrong. It does not. Only as far as kinetic energy will allow it to. That's why there's no upward rushing wind to fill the available space. until equalization occurs. It just, no, that doesn't happen in reality. This is a law in physics because it is a description of naturally occurring phenomenon that always happens bar none, apart from in the atmosphere, where it is not happening. It physically is not happening. Okay. There's zero observations to the contrary that show this doesn't happen, apart from everywhere you look. There's no contradiction in physics, or nothing would work. Wrong. Gas pressure is defended as the force gas. It's just defined, I think, as the force gas exerts on the walls of its container to build stable pressure. I'm not going to read the whole thing, right? You can pause it and do it yourself if you want to. Basically, all a bunch of fucking normal claims of flat Earth. Without the ability to argue them and explain why they are wrong. They have asserted things as fact without knowing the actual facts. And that's why they are now and always will be fucking idiots. And that's why we're going to call it for tonight. I want to thank you all for being here. The Rabbit for $2 says, this reminds me of a Nathan sandwich I was in. Sorry. Rosie says for $2, Dielectrics is an insane book by L. Rod Hubbard. Yeah, pretty sure he's the Scientology dude. Thank you for being here. We're going to do a nice 4-hour stream of crazy tomorrow. If she blocks me on this TikTok, we'll just get a new one. Before we leave, I want to thank you all for the support. It is absolutely incredible. It means the world to me. Thank you, Carrie, for watching the stream. That's also very kind of you. Excuse me. Oh, I apologize. But most importantly, before we go, we're going to ask a very important question. Could we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars?
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Should be wishing for a brain right now, brain right now, brain right now.
Good morning. These words come with a storm warning. Better batten down the hatches, grab some matches and brace yourself for a long day of misery. YouTube has given me the power to reach up into the sky and show you all that we live on the ball. I bring you science that's comprehensible. Your view is indefensible. You're reprehensible. Go on, Mr. Sensible. When I was young, I never thought I would be here to see this. A pile of random nonsense dressed up as bullshit. Your ignorance will be the death of us all, like running head first, full speed into a wall. You could always read a book, buy a telescope, set it up and take a photo of the moon, or just be a buffoon. I send you in a balloon up to the stratosphere on page 3.
You're a few fries short of a happy meal. You're dumber than a box of hair. The wheel's spinning but the hamster's dead, and you're as smart as bait. You forgot to pay your brain bill. You're missing a few buttons on the remote control. 24 cents short of a quarter. You're surfing in Nebraska. You're as bright as Alaska in December, and you fell out of your family tree. You don't have all the cornflakes in one box. You got an IQ of 2 and it takes 3 to grunt. The elevator doesn't go all the way up, and there's a vacancy on the top floor. Your antenna doesn't pick up all the channels. You're several nuts short of a fruitcake.
You're Mr. Sensible, calm down, don't go too hard. You don't need to ask the burying Flerfs in your backyard. You're a man of science, poise and grace. Mage 2 did everything to wipe the grins off the face. So Nathan, get away from those kids. The world is not flat and it doesn't have a lid. Recognize the differences between the textbook and the Bible and control yourself. Lay off your slander and your lies. You're a bunch of knobs poisoning the well of the youth, spreading lies that you like to claim as knowledge and truth. Stop spreading fresh bullshit like the butter on your bread. Maybe your musical assault will knock some sense into your head. I hope one day you'll hear these lyrics and smile, and you realise you used to be a 40-year-old child. Now it's time to wake up, open your eyes and see, and acknowledge the existence of.
You're a few clowns short of a circus. Your phone is off the hook. Your sewing machine is out of thread. You're on foam and no beer. You don't have all your dogs on one leash. An intellect rivaled only by garden tools. There's no grain in your silo, and your skylight leaks a little. You seatbelt doesn't go through all the loops. You couldn't pour water out of the boot without instructions on the heel. You're sleeping, and you're proof that evolution can work in reverse. A few feathers short of a whole duck, one fruit
Can we
loop short
pretend
of a
that
full bowl.
airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Should be wishing for a brain right now, brain right now, brain right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Should be wishing for a brain right now, brain right now, brain right now.
You thought it was over? Well, I'm still standing while you're swinging, flinging feces, talking shit just like the human centipede. You've got the mind of a chimp, and I'm here to expedite your shore leave. Cause I'm a seaman, but not the kind I ripped up on your mum's gums. I'm the kind that sailed submarines and fired guns. I could float a boat across the ocean with my eyes closed, circumnavigate the globe with a compass and a bag of sausage rolls. Well, all you can do is nibble on your toes. I'll smack you with the hose that you call a water level, sit and swivel. You nasal gazing muppet, you can stuff it harder than the wallet stuffed by Warren Buffett. And I don't care about your sauces unless you're serving them. And I don't care about your lines unless you're curving them. Now step away from me, you're sucking up my oxygen with a vacuum where your brain should be, you dumb fuck. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Rubiks, for all your help. As always, you are part of the channel, and trust me, it's going to pay off. Make sure you are subscribed to the TikTok. If my mods could do me a favor and do two things for me right now. Post a link to the TikTok and a link to Max's stream, which is going on right now, and go over there and say hi. In the meantime, just do me a favor. Remember that stupidity is not a right. Fight the flat earth.